long-awaited control rework is coming, and it's coming sooner than you think. So let's slow down and let me catch you up to speed, because a lot just happened. So to quickly prove it to y'all, ROBLOX has just updated the in-game shop to say in progress for the control fruit. Look, check it out. It now says in progress, and it will be buyable again soon. But not just that, they've also just released Bulletin 18, and with it, we've gotten some important information. We've got a good amount of stuff to go over, so strap in and brace yourselves, because I don't know if you can handle all the information that you're about to learn. So starting off, yes, like I said, control rework is coming, and to prove that, if you go in game, check out the shop, boom, bada bing, says it right there. You can see that it says in progress. And this is huge, because nowadays, anytime ROBLOX is close to releasing a brand new fruit rework, they put the fruit itself as in progress. It doesn't let anyone buy it, because they're gonna be reworking the fruit soon. Now, that's not the only hint that we have that the fruit is actually soon, because most of the information lies from within the bulletin itself, where we'll be able to read more stories about it, along with other hints of other features that are on the way. So if we go to the ROBLOX Twitter, we can see this new tweet. If we go to the ROBLOX Twitter, we will see a brand new tweet that just came out an hour ago at the time of me recording this. And here it says, red alert, explosion at the hot and cold islands under investigation. New blog out now. And it is ROBLOX Bulletin 18. So if we take a look, oh snap, oh my god. Okay, all right, Bulletin 18, let's dive into it. So first things first, we have this image. Okay, we have a mystery man, as this PNG right here says. He's looking at some paper, and there's like some machine behind him. There's like a cloth blocking. I can't see what's really going on, but some mystery man. I don't know if this is like lore, if this is gonna be like the control fruit guy or something. I don't know what that may be, who this guy is, some masked figure. Let's just start reading. ROBLOX Bulletin. The summit disaster and the secrets that emerged from the rubble. So from the rubble, I'm assuming that's talking about the explosion that just happened. Let's see. Breaking news. Explosion erupts at hot and cold. Ooh, oh my god, there's some business going on based off this photo alone. A sudden blast rocked the hot and cold research facility earlier today, shaking the second sea and sending a plume of smoke across the horizon. The explosion erupted during the island's annual scientific summit, an event led by the head scientist Lucien. Who the hell's Lucien? Is this like a new person? Where scholars and investigators gathered to showcase their most advanced breakthroughs. Outside the summit, protesters had gathered earlier in the day, demanding that researchers stop experimenting the fruit-based energy after years of unpredictable awakenings. Okay. So from the sounds of it, based on the lore, research facility, kind of like where scientists gather in one spot, kind of show off and flex their new machines and whatever they've been working on, their advanced breakthroughs. And there's all the protesters because they don't like these fruit awakenings for some reason. They demanded that researchers stop experimenting with fruit-based energy after unpredictable awakenings. Tension amongst the crowd rose when witnesses spotted a lone scientist identified only as Zero, forcing his way into the facility. Zero like the admin? No. Okay, I think this is a different Zero. Ooh, someone's breaking in now. Someone's breaking to the facility. But wait, why is he a lone scientist? Why is he breaking in if he's a scientist? Is he not welcome there? Some witnesses reported seeing Zero clutching a set of notes, including what looked like a security door access code and a rough sketch of a powerful fruit. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure this powerful fruit that they're talking about is the control fruit, because why would it be? It's the only fruit that's showing in progress right now. Has to be, right? Moments after Zero entered the facility, the entire island shook as a blinding flash cloaked the summit grounds in light. Oh, okay. So after he broke in, the entire island, some kind of, I guess like some blinding flash, like blinded everyone, and like something happened. I guess an explosion, because look at this picture. Something just happened. A violent eruption ripped through the facility, injuring dozens and scattering chunks of metal across the island. In the hours following the incident, Lucien finally issued a brief statement confirming that the intruder, Zero, was responsible for the incident. Uh-oh. Yo, this guy's strong, I guess, because look at the damage he done. He just destroyed this whole place. After absorbing a key ingredient that had been used to a machine at the summit, Zero fled the scene. Oh, I see. Look. That's the control room. And someone right there, that has to be Zero right here, right? Look, there's a guy laughing. He's in the middle of like that domain, that control room. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically like if you have the old control fruit, it's basically this. That has to be what it's referring to, because we can see it right there. We can see the shape of it right there inside the facility after Zero broke in. Oh, so that must mean that he took the control fruit. That control fruit was a key ingredient for a machine that they've been trying to demonstrate at the summit by Lucien. Oh, okay. Got you. I got you. Okay. I know you guys probably don't care about the lore, the story, but for those that do, it might be pretty important for later. It might explain like other content that's coming out as well. Personally, I love lore and the story of block shoots. I love like these like little stories that they come up with because it makes the game feel more immersive. You know what I mean? All right, let's break down what just happened. All right, I'm gonna try to act it out. Ignore my outfit because I'm kind of cosplaying, pretending I'm Zero. But basically, he came over here. There's a wall here. He broke in. He fought a couple bad guys. He took the control fruit. He ate it. Destroyed the facility using it. Or something like that. And then he escaped. Kind of sounds like that. All right. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's move on to the next story. Let's find out some more information. All right, mystery machine discovery by Claire Dooney, investigative reporter. Teams exploring the outskirts of the shattered hot and cold facility have begun recovering what little survived the blast. All these stories are going to be following up based on like what happened here. It's not just going to be a different story each one. Okay, cool. Among the debris, researchers uncovered a blueprint for a complex multi-channel device seemingly built for a fusion-based process. Technology far more advanced than anything presented during the summit. Early drafts of the design suggest that the device was only one component of a much larger system, hinting that this machine is only the first contraption to a larger scheme at hand. Okay. So it looks like someone found a blueprint and it's some kind of machine for fusing things. Okay. Fusion-based process. Okay. And apparently it connects to something else, some much larger system at hand. I don't know. You know what this could be referring to? Let me find it. Okay, this is all speculation, but I mean, it could relate to this maybe because it says it looks like you're like consolidating like certain things like fragments of fruit, money, and fusing it into something, whatever it's going to be in the middle. I don't know. So maybe it's this. I don't know. This is all speculation, by the way. I don't think this is it, but possibly. I don't know. This is something they tweeted like 2 years ago as well. So actually, it's almost 3 now. Let's not talk about that. Okay, but all we know is that you use whatever this machine is to fuse something. I don't know what yet. And even more concerning was a scorched hard drive recovered from deeper within the rubble. After partial decompiling, analysts recovered files on subject upload procedures and virtual transfer environments. Okay, this is like the Matrix, suggesting that Lucian had been experimenting with simulated world transfers. Oh, okay, well, that's cool. I guess we're gonna be straight up uploading people to the dark web and just, I don't know, see what goes wrong. Despite the facility's exterior being torn apart, investigators found a surprising sight deeper from within the mess. The entire interior of the facility was left perfectly intact. Bro, yo, what? How? This whole thing looks destroyed for the most part. Support beams stood untouched, wiring remained neatly routed, and machinery showed no signs of heat or impact. Oh. According to Lucian's team, a dormant defense protocol triggered in the final seconds before the blast, designed to preserve the facility's most critical projects. Oh. All right, these scientists are smart. Who would have knew? They preserved all their machines, their experiments, everything they've been working on based on this defense protocol. I guess in someday something happened to the entire building, it would shield all their machines, I guess. I don't know. Smart, I guess. I would have never expected that from a bunch of scientists to do something like that. All right, what's this image though? Okay, so we saw the blueprints, but how about the virtual world? Okay, we got this guy's on his desktop. I guess this is one of the investigators decompiling the files. Virtual world.exe transporter.view. Oh, someone's literally being uploaded to a virtual world. What? This is some Matrix kind of crap. Okay, interesting. What are these file names? Do not open, digitizer feed, upload attempt 03, final.mp4, patient 0 upload log. Wait, patient 0? Like the guy they just, oh, maybe 0 was a scientist and a patient, but also like he was part of this experiment. Maybe, I don't know. Virtual world digital upload code sequence 1. Okay, this is some nerdy crap. Okay, but what is this talking about? Like, is this like new content where we're gonna be uploaded to a computer and we gotta do something? Like, what's this about? What do you guys think? What is this referring to? So we know about the machine, but what about the virtual world? What's that gonna be about? Leave your ideas down in the comments of what you guys think it is, because I'm curious. Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm gonna pretend that I don't. By the way, if I sound scruffy, it's because I have a sore throat. I'm kind of sick, so sorry about that. I don't know why I'm saying that so late into the video, but yeah, I just thought you should know. For the final, oh, this is the final story. Okay, let's do it. Balancing the Battlefield by Tywin Rock. Okay, as investigators continued interviewing survivors of the Science Summit explosion, a curious detail has emerged. We've learned that all the scientists received a small trinket upon arrival. control from none other than Lucian himself. Trinkets came in the form of small accessories. Oh, accessories. Okay, small accessories though, including rings, pendants, and charm bracelets. Oh, okay. Are we getting a new type of accessory? Is this like, are we gonna be able to equip more than one accessory? What's this about? We've never received gifts at previous science summits. I'm glad we did this year because without the trinket, I wouldn't have survived that explosion. Wait, what? Says one of the attendees. Several scientists have reported something extraordinary. Those caught near the blast described seeing their trinkets suddenly glowing, emitting faint pulses of light before they began feeling unexpected surges of clarity, strength, or even a burst of energy that allowed them to escape to safety after taking damage from the explosion. Oh! While the trinkets were considered harmless keepsakes, many attendees now credit them with helping them remain steady and focused amid the disaster. Yes. Okay, so it sounds like we're getting accessories, like small accessories, I guess, because right now we have normal accessories, but we could be equipping bracelets, rings, necklaces, I guess. Does this count? Tomo ring? I don't think that counts. Apparently these are going to give us some kind of benefits. I don't know if it means we're going to be stronger, if we're going to be faster, if we're going to be... It says something about bursts of energy, so I guess we're going to have more stamina. These mini accessories are going to be granting us something, and it's going to help us, which is cool because why not? Hopefully they're not too crazy imbalanced. And final, the footer says, we are actively monitoring the unfolding situation and searching for those responsible for this chaos. Stay tuned for more news soon. Okay, Black Shoots. I see you're cooking. All right, so that is pretty much bulletin number 18, and we're about to go over everything we've learned so far. Starting with bulletin 18, talking about the control fruit. Or actually, the most obvious thing, the control rework, because it now shows up in progress. This is for sure coming to the game now. Finally, we've been waiting for this. A Christmas miracle has been answered. Next, we learned that the hot and cold island has been, I guess not destroyed, but the facility has been kind of damaged. Does this mean that we're gonna get a new building? Does this mean that this whole island is gonna get a rework? I don't know. I kind of imagine this facility might get a rework for whatever they have planned, because they talked a lot about this facility and like all these events that happened here, so maybe at least this gets changed. Next, there's something about a fusion machine. We don't have too much context to know for sure what it's about, but apparently we're gonna be fusing things together to get something out of it. So we're gonna have a fusion based machine to fuse things, I guess. Then we learned something about a virtual world. Even this one we didn't get too much context about, so let me know what you guys think, because I'm curious what you guys think that's about. And finally, we have trinkets. We have small accessories. From how they worded it, it sounds like we're gonna be having new accessory types. They're gonna be small accessories like rings, pendants, necklaces. What I am curious about is if we're gonna be able to equip it, because how am I gonna display a ring on my blocky hand? I don't even have fingers, so I don't know if these accessories are gonna be like 3D, you could wear them or what, but because we have necklaces, like we have the shark tooth necklace, does that count? But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That is everything we've learned thus far about this next update. It seems like they're leaving out a lot of context for stuff, so maybe there's gonna be another bulletin explaining more. Maybe hopefully we get more news explaining what's to come, but at the very least we have confirmed the control fruit rework is on its way. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am, because this is gonna be a great Christmas. It's gonna be a great month. There's very high expectations for this control fruit. I'm sure the dev team knows that. I'm just very excited to see how it turns out, along with the other features that they're releasing in that same update. Well, that's gonna be it. That is bulletin 18, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.